Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to more Tiny Rogues. And we're gonna random. Who do we random? I don't wanna random someone on B side. I wanna get like an unlock. On the tally of 5 primary attacks, your next primary attack deals a guaranteed lucky hit. Could be interesting. I wanna go up to the Celestial Throne. Let's play the Druid. No, let's play the Pyromancer to unlock the Druid. What the hell is Pyromancer? Random, there's random. No, oh my God, no, tab. I keep thinking there's a button to press to change to the B side. It's tab, that's what it is. Pyromancer. If we win as the Pyromancer up on the Celestial Throne, we will unlock the Druid. Okay, what are you, Pyromancer? Each point of mana additionally grants fire damage to your mana draining weapons. A little bit of fire damage. It's an int build. You have Pyromancer Orb, Pyromancer Coat, Fireball Wand. Let's do it. And we're currently on Cinder 10, which actually has been kind of nice. The Centurion Hunter, that's his name. The Automaton X variant is very funny when he just oh, I can't even remember. It was, oh yeah! He just oh yeahs his way into your run, which is very funny. I don't like the negative inventory, but let's keep the Cinder up so we get more rewards. And I really like having the bombs. We run out of bombs on these runs, honestly. Let's do this, play game. Cinder can go up to level 16, by the way. The other options are just annoying. Like, enchanted bosses, that's very difficult. Starting the run with 1 HP, like, I don't care. That's not what I consider fun, so. But I still need to, I think, you know, if you're gonna do Cinder runs, what you want to do is you want to level up your bonfire to the maximum, that way you have as many advantages. So let's see what we have. Increased fire hit damage, flame orbital, crappy wand. Increased fire, or it does fire damage. It does fire damage in an AoE, which is interesting. Okay. I mean, fire, it is a very strong way of building, and honestly, this character right now is pretty strong, so I feel good about it. Let's keep going. I mean, 1 hit will kill most enemies because they will just die to the DOT. Thank you for the keys. Beef steak. Maybe I should get less alternate traits. That way I can maybe... Ah, it's a plane! Didn't damage the enemy though. Maybe that way I can get more of... On defeating a boss without taking damage, you're granted additional strength. That is actually so good! Maybe I can get more on trait perks, but actually I'm gonna take the red sweater because that's just really good. We're gonna lose the increased fire damage on hit, but once we hit like level 8 or 9, we'll replace this with something else. The extra strength is just so good. Because you gotta remember, it's not just... Oh yeah! It's not just, well, I got hit there. It's not just damage scaling, it's also equip load. I will take an intelligence mushroom, please. Each mushroom grants +5 intelligence. That's really good. I'll take that. Gloves or a helmet? I will take gloves. I tend to have a hard time getting gloves. Good gloves. Hello. Burp. All right, we enter suppressed. We are super effective multiplier against this guy, though I guess he is weak to fire. Never knew that before. We are in mana drain, so why don't we just wait for that to recharge. Normally, I don't pay attention to the mana drain at all. I really should. We got 1 strength. And that does count for level ups as well, which I like. You can get the level ups pretty fast. What do we have? On the tally of 10 attacks, shoot missiles. 30% increased orbital sway range. Each point of intelligence also grants increased attack speed. Oh, baby. That's what we're taking, because that's good. I don't care about orbital sway or orbitals at all. The only orbital I care about is the one that makes the clown build work. That's it. Everything else can just go F itself. All right. 2 bombs, 1 intelligence. We need intelligence. I do need intelligence, honestly, just to counteract the strength that we gain, but a little strength is totally fine. Not a big deal at all. Uncommon weapon. +1 to weapon upgrade level. We can equip it, so why not? We can get a crappy fireball wand +1. Or a spark wand. I mean, our attacks do fire damage because of our class. So adding lightning damage, that's 2 elements. Our mushroom poisons, that's 3 elements. It's also just, like, better, I think. I think it's probably better. Take a bow. 3 primary attacks does a special secondary attack that deals poison damage. Yeah, we can probably take it. It'll probably be fine, probably. Blood chests, let's do it. Do these shots home? No, they do not home, unfortunately. We can always switch back to the fireball wand if we need to. 10% increased ranged damage. Should have taken the bow. Should have taken the bow. Pure pyro all the way. I mean, we just need a better weapon because the starting weapon is just so trash. Then again, fire damage is based off of the highest damage you deal. So maybe it does make sense to, you know, use the fireball wand for a hit on enemies and then you can hit them with something else. Maybe. Power shard. I don't know if that was worth a bomb. All right, guaranteed boots. Nothing wrong with shock damage though, because you do more damage per shock. Not that it's particularly strong, but ouch! This is not a bad fight because, yes, we are suppressed for like 8 seconds. It doesn't really matter when you can't hit the enemy. I do hate this lightning weapon though. I think it's actually kind of trash. Because it's so damn hard to aim. The shots don't home, they don't go straight, they just kind of fizzle. Things are happening. On kill and on combat start, spawn a mana star far from you in the arena. Critical hits with melee and ranged attacks trigger magic weapons. On draining half mana, trigger lightning. Unpredictable sparks. Grants you an aura that inflicts poison and debuffs enemies. I think this is a reroll because none of these seem particularly good. Explosion damage inflicts burn. Burn damage is based on explosion. Each point of power also grants increased burn damage. I mean, if we're going pyro mage, on the tally of 5 attacks repeat, arcane familiar grants you lower mana drain threshold. Or on non-triggered lucky hit trigger barrage. What's our luck? 10? I mean, explosion inflicting burn means we can get really high value burn with explosion. Scott Penguin says Vision Quest is amazing. Was that a different trait that I passed by, or is this a game? I like the explosions, I think, because points of power grant burn we can build into power theoretically. And burn is a pretty strong attack too. We'll try that. Increase movement speed. We get the tuxedo. We have the wedding ring, so this is just replacing the red hoodie with the tuxedo. Increased lucky hit chance, so maybe we could have done a lucky hit synergy. On a tune, we'll ask you a question and reward you for answering. Okay, we have to take the robe. I hate it. I hate it. It's early. We gotta take the freaking robe. It was the first one before the reroll. That's okay. And we're going to the good shop. We're going to the good shop. Increased mana regen, increased equip load, increased intelligence. I can't buy them all. I will buy the int and the equip load, because now we don't need the strength as much. On kill spawns a mana star. But that's really bad for bosses, right? Like, you're never gonna get mana stars on bosses. So I look at that type of a perk and I'm like, well, what's the freaking point? There are ways you can trigger on kill, but that requires very, like, special equipment, I feel. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Maybe I'm a dummy. Maybe I'm a big damn dummy. You ever think about that? Do ya? No, you don't. Because you're also a dummy. We're all dummies here. Yo, burn. Gonna set this Mothra on fire. I need more bombs. I might even save the potions for if we can get potion synergies. I need a new weapon. Lightning damage and radiant damage. Striking damage and inflicts sticky goo. Reduces movement speed. I mean, I think we can take the scroll here. Dump the... In fact, I'll even upgrade it. What a weird weapon. Let's do it. Shop for 20 gold or a set item chest. Let's go to the shop. I know we don't have a lot of gold, but we can still buy a lollipop. Lollipop, baby. We can go to the pawn shop now. Sorry, Spark Wand. Crappy Fireball Wand will sell for 1. So we could keep it in case we want to go back to this. Increased fire hit damage, Pyromancer's coat. Let's dump the hoodie. Keep the coat, and then we have a couple of potions. Actually, let's dump the Fletcher charm. Flame orbital? I think we dump that too. I hate the flame orbitals. They just suck. They just suck a lot. So we'll get rid of that and keep everything else. Beautiful. Tavern or key? Go for the key. Look, might not be the best weapon, but it's mine. We can fish. Left click, left shift to compare. I always forget about that, but it's really hard in this game to compare items sometimes because sometimes items burst and that's not taken into account. Sometimes just the way something fires makes it better or worse, like Piranha Gun. Piranha Gun can home. The shock scepter that we had doesn't home, but it has a wide like area of attack, which makes it difficult to hit with. Sometimes platinum kettle, it's just money. Sometimes it fishing booty, har you matey. Sometimes it's hard to compare, but I always forget. Not even a nibble. Not even a nibble. What the heck? Is it because I'm a pyromancer? A bite! You got it. Stats. A bite. Nope. Do you get better rewards if you spam the button as quickly as you can? You don't seem to be any better or worse than, or at fire, I should say. I don't think this weapon hits multiple times, by the way. I think it only hits once. Oh, I really wanted that star. Is my mushroom in there? Mushroom boy, get in there and flick some poison. What are you doing? Well, that took a long time. These rogues are mighty small, aren't they? Look at these tiny freaking rogues. Tuxedo mask. We don't have the... Oh, it showed up again, that's what it is. 20% increased fire, cold, lightning, and poison damage. I've never seen it before, but that seems great. Yeah, just damage up. Sweet. Some bosses have ads. Yeah, but the later bosses never do, I don't think. Next pawn shop, floor 6. When I understand why this UI looks weird. It moves the text box from the campfire, but it doesn't clear the text for a minute. For a moment. We're not really doing that much fire damage. Do I do fire damage if I'm in mana drain? I haven't quite figured that part out yet. Incinerator, fire damage. Barbed wire staff. Staff magic. Primary attack deals thrusting damage, can hit multiple times and bleed. Judgment scroll. Striking damage also counts towards infliction damage of judgment. Shadow dagger deals dark damage, inflicts corruption. Stacks of corruption inflicted while wielding this weapon add 5% to critical hit multiplier. I mean, we want a magic weapon. Or a gun. Or a gun. I mean, it's fire damage. Shroom Boy range is abysmal, says Scott Penguin. Yeah, seems to be. Very far. Far. 1.67 attacks per second. 3 attacks per second. Fire doesn't stack. I guess the Scorch stacks. So this can double the damage from the fire, but fire damage itself doesn't stack. Judgment doesn't stack, but it does stack with enabling you to buff the amount of damage that the accumulated radiant infliction damage does. Kind of like the gun, honestly. Oh, really want to get in there. I need bombs. This weapon does have a very oh, we need more bombs. We need more bombs! What's with the bombs, man? Weapon does have a weird burst firing pattern that makes it sometimes a little bit difficult to aim. But at least I know this is gonna be solid for a while. Double axe. Oh, power potion. Primary attacks do damage hit twice. Oh, it's just an axe. Okay, I get it. Shop? Sure. I need bombs. What's a soul shop? For 6, I will buy a gift box. Bombs and keys, and then I will buy keys. Souls! I need more souls! Yeah, get out of here. And then I'll get the dice. Whenever we crit, the burn damage we're gonna apply is really nice, so I like the gun. I like the gun well enough. We also high rolled. I don't know what that means. We're a wizard with a gun. Yeah, with better, with better game mechanics. All right, we should be able to re-roll. Power grants increased companion damage. Wow, that's terrible. You gain no more stats from strength. You gain no more stats from strength, dexterity, or intelligence, but the penalties from exceeding your equip load capacity are reversed. I don't care. I don't care about that either. Let's reroll. Maximum shocks consumes the stacks to do damage. Critical hits with melee and ranged attacks trigger. On the tally of 5 burn damage, trigger a fiery burst of explosion. Yes, that's what we want. Because that's every attack will inflict burn. All of our attacks burn. Wait, no, I read it wrong. If you try to fail and succeed, did you fail or succeed? I mean, you did both, so this is there needs to be a third option here. You succeeded? Yo, the robe just... The robe just gave me a level up. Okay, power. When you've only dealt 1 elemental damage type in the last 4 seconds, you gain 100% effect of elemental ailments. Your companions grant no stats, but you have +2. Okay, do we do fire? Yes. Do we do lightning? No. Do we do anything else? No. This is perfect. This is double fire damage. I think. Only dealt 1 elemental damage type, you gain 100% increased effect of elemental ailments. I assume that means double fire damage. Fire makes explosions and explosions burn. That doesn't actually trigger the fire damage, unfortunately. It even says it doesn't trigger the burn effect. I'm a mortal creature of the night! Yeah, you're also gonna be a freaking dead creature of the night. Are we... How do you know if elemental focus is working? Also, crab dinner. Alexa robe is nice. Pyromancer coat? We'll get that eventually. How do you know if you have the buff from elemental robes? I don't have anything else that's doing... No, the mushroom boy is doing freaking poison! Maybe that doesn't apply? I don't freaking know. A helmet for 2 stamina. Grants increased burn tick speed. But this is better fire damage. Grants +5 strength. 20% crit chance to weapons at upgrade level 4 and higher. The oven, it is more, okay, hold on. I gotta look at something. On the tally of 5 burn ticks or when burning enemies die. Not when you do 5 burn damage. Or 5 instances of fire damage, I guess. Fire and burn are technically different. Fire is what causes burn. But yeah, Mushroom Boy is probably doing it. I need to unsummon Mushroom Boy. I hate to say it. Although we do lose the intelligence. Rip. If we increase the tick rate, we get the combustion ability faster. But 2 stamina on a helmet is really freaking good. Because 2 stamina on a helmet means I can dodge more. And also, we have increased attack speed with the fingerless gloves. But more ticks is still pretty good. Okay, you know, I think we can do that. Dump the fireball wand, take the ticks. It is good. It is pretty good, even for a common. Well, I hope we are under the effect of the buff. Cursed salad! What a cursed salad. Tick damage. The tick... It's 20% increased tick speed, which is a... What's a 20% better damage? But this does get to the combustion faster. And as soon as enemies explode due to combustion, they're essentially dead. But I'm not seeing elemental focus on like my buff bar at all, so I don't know if it's actually working. I assume it's working. $314, $314, $314, $314, $314. Razor Wand. Reduced damage. Do slashing damage, inflict bleed, hit 2 times. Let's check it out. Seems terrible. Let's, you know, let's pop the power potion. We can keep this and then sell it later, even though it's gonna take a while to get to that point. Resin or flask. I guess we'll take a flask since we took damage. We've had to heal. We've not played perfectly. Two bombs. Well, paid for itself. 1 armor. Yes, I will take 1 armor. This is why I like fire damage. It's actually very good at crowd control, weirdly enough. More bombs or armor. You know what? Give me the gold. At some point, I do need to find a weapon that's not a gun, too. Shop. Yes. Burn is ticking for 500 to 300. I mean, the burn ticks depending on the damage that we do, which is 166 to 509. So it really, you know, it very much depends. But if we are doing 500 damage and it also inflicts Scorch, burn does 50% of the fire damage. So I don't know, it's complicated, man. It's complicated, man. Magic damage, we can take that. Ivy Scroll deals nature damage. What a bad weapon. Refills 1 health flask. Beam attacks from you or your companions inflict vulnerability. We have burn damage buff. That's what we want. Fallen Star though. +1 mana star. I mean, that is just a damage buff for us. There you go. Hello, what the heck? Mana worm, you look so weird. Freaking worm, more like. What a freaky ghost worm. Gun seems fine and most of the damage comes from the burn tick. I want a weapon that can synergize with mana stars. That's gonna be really nice to get later. But also, so fire damage, it's based off of whatever attack does the most damage. So we want, our ideal weapon is a fired weapon that does like 10,000 fire damage. That's our ideal weapon. This fires quickly, but the fire damage itself is not that high. That's what I'm thinking. That's my method of thinking right now. It's still good, but that's our ideal. Actually, it's like real good. Look at the freaking damage. Why am I firing mana stars? I gotta look at my equipment in a second. Man, I would hate to fight this guy with melee. Mana star? What? Oh, it's my mana worm. Oh, I didn't realize he was a ranged dude. Nice, nice. Makes bows drain mana and crossbows drain mana, making them profit from stat bonuses from mana stars. Once per room on spending gold, gain souls. That's actually like not bad. Grants +5 intelligence, detective coat. Once per room on spending gold, gain souls. Always count as standing still even while moving. That's not gonna matter too much. All the wedding ring is doing is 1 upgrade level, so I don't really care too much. We can probably dump that and not suffer too much. Why don't we dump this, take this, equip it. Now we get free money. I'll take free money. Minus 25% chance for curse to take effect. Don't hit the wrong button, don't hit the wrong button. 1 heal. On dropping a bomb, trigger your on defy death effects and your on dash effects. What does this mean? How do you drop, oh, you drop bombs with Q, dummy. Trigger your on defy death effects and your on dash effects. Seems niche as hell, says Harrison. Yep. I think I will go for whatever's cheap, which means this and this. There you go. What's a rare accessory? There are synergies where it's on trigger your on drop bomb effect, but I've never like seen one of those before, so I don't know what to do about it. Whatever, let's get that guy out of here. I don't know how to even conceptualize about that. I have to find other equipment and then think about it. Think about it. Think about it. I think the last time I had a good run with this, dude, he's ranged, it's so good. If, I think the last time I had the fire explosion perk, it was with the sorcerer, and we had all the power benefits, the bonuses, the bonified, which meant that the AoE was very large. Can fish drown? I mean, yeah, because you drown in a liquid, fish can drown if you, I don't know, submerge them in oil probably, right? 3 golden dice? It's pretty good. Toad Plague inflicts companion sign. Take more damage from companions. Well, we can... All right, well, what that is not is fire. Lack of oxygen in the water causes them to suffocate. But are they drowning? This is where you've got to get like the dictionary out. Like not the Webster's dictionary. You need like the medical dictionary, and you gotta Okay, drowning, suffocation, asphyxiation. You need to know the actual definitions of every single one of those exactly, and then you can run the analysis. Because I don't freaking know. Dude, I like this mana familiar because it's ranged. Rare weapons. I will spend a bomb. If I put you in maple syrup, you'd drown, says Harrison. Actually, I would die a happy man if you put me in maple syrup. Perhaps 25% lucky hit chance. Auto crossbow, it's just fast. Disintegration scepter. Looks a stack of disintegration, does damage over time. I mean, I don't want any of these, but we should take something so we can sell it. We're not doing crossbow, we want to do magic, ideally. I will dump the, I will dump the wedding ring, which I think is a little trash. That's a mimic. We will definitely go there. Let's see. We should just stick with the fire, let's be honest. Oh my god, okay. Demon Shell, 3 armor, legendary body armor. Also, what the heck? Just eat it all. It's just 3 armor. It's like, hey, do you need to not die? There's a pawn shop coming up so we can sell some of the stuff. Dude, I want to get rid of the coat. We're gonna get better armor. We don't need 20% increased fire hit damage, I think. I think what we need is just more, because we have more damage. We have a whole bunch of things that buff the damage. And I want to sell a bunch of this stuff, so. I want to drag the coat into the next room is what I really want to do. Whoa, 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 whoa! I would have missed out on a whole bunch of gold there. All right. Oh my, a platinum kettle. Increased attack speed, burn tick speed. On dropping a bomb, trigger your... Yeah, the dot damage does more damage based off of the largest attack, but I think we're gonna get better equipment later. I think at some point on this run, we're gonna get better armor that buffs the damage more. We're gonna get some sort of a synergy or something. That's my thinking. I'll sell these. You know what, I'll keep the shell. Let's go to the shop. I don't have any souls. I do have money. Also, I gain souls. %50 increased magic find. Man, that's good. On spending gold. We're not gonna spend gold for a while. I want this magic ring to be leveled up, I think. Offhand or a magic weapon? Give me a magic weapon. Harrison says, I googled it, fish can drown. We've learned it here first, folks. Fish can, in fact, drown. Dude, we killed that boss in Mana Burnout, or Subdued. That's awesome. That's good damage. Also, that's a boat. Just 4 weapons, what the heck? Slither Wand, Poison and Bleed, Sword Melee, inflicts fire damage. So I like this because it's a nice big heavy fire hit, but we do 700 already. It's a guaranteed melee weapon is the problem, so or it's a guaranteed weapon, I think, so we have to just take it. We can take it, and then just sell it later. I want to save my rerolls for better shops, I think. Well, not better shops, better, boss rewards. You know, like legendary. You can reroll the legendary you get. Hello, missile launcher. Look, you're a bit of a jerk, but you did explode due to the fire pretty nicely. Giant hammer. This weapon gains 100% crushing hit chance. It'll always roll top end damage. Yeah, that's something. I need to level up, man. I would like to get another perk. We have 18 intelligence and 3 dexterity. You know what? Fine, I'll take the pair. All right, they're burning. Also, the ring has been attuned, so now we have 50% magic find. 5 attacks repeats. Permanent potions. I do have a potion in my inventory. Nope, never mind. Double stats granted to by mana to mana draining weapons. We currently have 3 mana stars, so it would be, it's like a 60% damage bonus at least early in a fight, you know? It's a pretty sizable buff, I think. Not to this weapon, because it's not a mana draining weapon, of course, but later weapons, later weapons. That's why we need a magic weapon. Oh, so the melee weapons are ranged? Everything in this game has some sort of a range to it, even if the range is not high. Nothing is literally melee in this game. We lost our shield, that's fine. Next time we get the robe, I might just throw on the armor just to stay alive. I heard booze. I'm hearing booze. Also, I'm hearing my phone. Hold on, who was that? That was my Gmail. There you go. There you go. Don't bug me, phone. Okay. What just happened? I could re-roll a perk, but I kind of like my perks. We have not yet had a good explosion weapon show up, so the explosion damage inflicting burn has not come up at all. We need like a nuke launcher. Zombie says it's an email telling you to hydrate. Oh, better hydrate then. Yeah, right. We also need a helmet. We need boots as well. I guess the sword would actually be a really nice weapon to use, because it's affected by mana, so it's gonna inflict a nice sizable mana burn, I guess. Stay a while and drink. Muramasa. Primary attack deals damage, secondary attack deals damage, it can hit multiple times, increases the duration of a mana star buff effect by 4 seconds. That's pretty cool. Tavern or a ranged weapon? Let's go tavern. Santa! It's $20, isn't it? I can't afford Santa and a buff, but I want the buff. Increased damage with non-crits. That works with the fire damage. I appreciate it. I do. You don't have enough gold. Not enough cash. Yeah, okay, thanks, Santa. There's a reference in that name. It's a Terraria reference. It's always been. Executioner sword, top end damage, and bleed. Does Abe play Terraria? Not on stream. I did once. Triggers an explosion on hit that deals 400 explosion damage. That's not enough to make it better than the fire damage that we're currently doing. It's a pretty quick weapon though, but not good enough. Brr. Brr. Thank God you didn't roll cold damage on the enchant. That's a very good point, because it would have cost us the elemental focus. I still don't know if this is working because there's no indicator that it's working. But that is a very good point. Reduces global tally threshold requirements by 1. Is there a way you can get the tally requirements to 0 and then things trigger infinitely? That's the only way I can think of that being like a good mechanic. You give me anything? Nope. I thought you did. Okay, we're gonna take this, we're gonna take this, we're gonna take that. Increases the duration of Mana Star buff effects by 4 seconds. I think we actually want this for the better fire damage, although it doesn't work with the talisman. I like that in this configuration, the gun does 301 to 808 damage. But in this configuration, the gun does 302 to 809 damage. Why? I don't know. It seems like the talisman makes it do 1 more damage. I don't know. I really hope it does more than 1 more damage, but I drop the talisman, all of a sudden it's doing 1 less damage. I don't freaking know, okay? I don't know. That would be very unfortunate if that's how it worked. Okay, let's fight for charm. Should not be dodging unnecessarily. Whoa! Right, you are a dragon and you are, you know, spewing fire after all. Are narwhals real? I mean, yeah, they're literally animals. All it gave me is a soul heart, though. I'm not happy about that. +1 luck. Radiant damage to melee. Plus crit against enemies affected by a DOT effect. I mean, we already have a very good crit chance. I think I'd just prefer the luck. This will effectively give us more crits and then we get to keep the burn tick gloves. Right? Increase movement speed, 1 armor. Grants increased melee damage per suppression you have. Health flask, equip load capacity, 3 intelligence. I don't know, I think I'm pretty okay with this. What's giving me armor? Oh, it's built in to my character right now, yeah. I mean, we'll keep the, I want to buy 1 thing, so if we find a black market, we can take advantage of it. I don't know what I would drop for it. Maybe equip load capacity. We'd still have 75 equip load, which is pretty good. I'm gonna keep the Tyler's armor going. We're not gonna use the shell yet. Armor might be better than the health flask as well, because then we never have to actually use it, and then we'll have enough slots for everything. Like, if we have to use the heal, we're pretty much dead. I think we'll definitely buy something. It's all the same cost. Okay, we'll buy the armor charm. We'll dump the equip load. There you go. Do it like that. Halls of Agony. Dude, I need to level up some more. All right. Multiple potions or bottles of booze. Well, never mind. I guess we'll go for the multiple potions. Still a chance, I suppose, that we could luck into plus mage blood, but I'm just gonna drink all the potions basically right now. Loot rock equipment. I will take equipment because we need bombs. I don't think you get bombs from the loot rock. Mostly it's just money, I feel. Cobalt shield grants immunity to push and pull effects +1 block. 396 damage. 395 damage. Why is the damage from this 1? Why does it increase the damage by 1? It's immunity to push and pull effects. It's actually like a really good item. On spending gold, grant souls. Yeah, we'll take this, get rid of the rainbow talisman for now. It's instantly equipped, so as soon as we pop the block, we can just swap. Dude, I'll take 1 strength. I want to level up. Terraria item, there it is! On kill and on combat start, spawn a mana star. I mean, if we had synergies, I could see this, because we could get synergies that would make it so that mana stars drop meteors or stuff like that. That would immediately trigger like a fire damage effect because it's explosion damage. Let's make Abe play Terraria. It's a sign. I have the game. Came out on Steam like 12 years ago. It's currently like $3. I don't know how much Terraria is. I don't know how much it is. And on combat start, spawn a mana star somewhat far from you in the arena. Also triggers when bosses enter phase 2. Intelligence additionally grants increased effective buffs and aura radius. I don't have any auras, but I do have buffs due to, is this a buff? Is elemental focus a buff? $10 always has been. I think it's probably been cheaper at times. Is insight a buff? Probably not, because it's not bracket buff bracket. Could always re-roll it with dice, because I think we have 1. Companion damage I do not care about. That is just trash. We also have no power. So spawn a mana star? No, give me dominance. Maybe we can build into it, at least temporarily. You know, the potions are better. If we get mage blood for somehow quickly, maybe we can take advantage of it. But no, I think we're just gonna rely on probably re-rolling that at some point. I do have 1 die. A singular die. Fires 3 bolts that deal thrusting damage and bounce from walls. A hell of an aim, but that's also like a really cool weapon. Did one of the arrows go out of the bounds of the level? They are, what the heck? That's not how bows work. Get back here. All right, well, we'll just there we go, equip our normal gun, please. Cursed Petrified Soul Heart. It is tempting to get 2 HP from that, but that's a mimic, so we'll take the mimic. And then for some reason, sometimes the mimics just don't do anything. While evil, your primary attacks inflict doom. Consumes all stacks to deal 100% of accumulated infliction damage as wound damage. The radiant damage inflicts judgment. None of those things apply, so I guess we will just pick them up, take them with me, and then not do anything with them. I will repair. Oh, we need bombs. I almost forgot the freaking bombs. Let's repair. I hate you. What is this? Looked like there was a corpse in the middle of the room. It's another mimic. Also, we got some magic find on that one. Take a look at it in a second. Mana find on this one. Deals less damage to armor, more damage to health. Inflicts bleed. Deals explosion damage! The explosion scroll! Hold on. This is what we want, because now it's a much higher damage value, which means that it's going to be a much higher burn value. Yes. Yes! Our crit chance is 50%. Good lord, we need to reset the effect of this weapon. Warlock Staff deals necrosis damage. Inflicted by crits deals. Necrosis is a necrosis is a necrotic DOT, so it's poison. Why are there so many different types of effects, you know? Okay. I like it. Give me a second. Bone Scythe. Critical hits grant you a bone splinter. Consume 1 to trigger a bone spear. We had this on the last run just due to it being like a trait or something. Interesting. Yeah, we do love that. I need boots, my dude. Give me some boots. I mean, we're doing good damage, and then on top of that, we have very good DOT, thanks to explosion damage being burn damage. Look at that. Burn. And it says, still working on finding a group to play the Zenith Seed with. I haven't played in a while. I think the next time I play Terraria, I would like to play one of the mods. Like Calamity or something. Immunity to push and pull boots. Increased effect of fire ailment. Yes, there you go. Yes, there you go. Increased damage with crushing blow hits. Increased attack speed. Nope, we want this. We want this. Increased. What does this mean? Increase effect of fire ailment status effects. Oh, we can read. It actually tells you. So right now, it says burn is a fire damage over time ailment that deals 50% of damage. With this equipped, it says 75% of damage. So it does work. It works with explosion damage because it says burn is a fire damage over time ailment. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Goodbye, Pearl Ring. You were good while you lasted, but now we don't need you anymore. I'm also going to equip the Rainbow Talisman to do the rooms a little bit more easily. We'll equip the Cobalt Shield if we need it. So much stuff in vanilla you haven't seen. You can't do modded yet. I've literally played Terraria like 6 times. I've seen enough of the game, I think. Metafusion says play Mod of Redemption. I haven't heard of that one, but then again, I'm not big on the Terraria modding community. It's always just been a, maybe one day sort of a thing. Oh, we're gonna get a question in one room. Scipio Cyan, by the way, thank you for the resub. Watched your RoboQuest bought it and have 12 hours in it. So much fun. It seemed like a fun game. It did. I guess I could see myself playing a game like that if I wanted to play like an FPS co-op shooter. I think it's 2-person co-op. No more than that, which is very interesting. Is time travel possible? Yes, theoretically, no, practically. I mean, both are right? We get one more soul heart. Not big rewards. Oh, right. Not big rewards, but, you know, it's worth holding on to this, and it's probably worth holding on to it for one more floor, then switching to the Demon Shell for HP purposes. Archon Scepter. Magical damage and grants Archon. A stackable status effect that grants +3 intelligence per stack. Really? That's cool. Burning Glimmer Shred. Primary attacks deal cold, then fire, then lightning. Immediately ruins the elemental focus. Poisoned Fractal Glaive. While stationary, periodically triggers beams. I mean, I want to see what these look like. Yeah, it just cycles between them. Fire, cold, burn, fire, cold, burn, fire, cold, burn. You've got the Rainbow Talisman though? I do, but I also have, hey, if you only burn, do double burn damage. So I kind of want only burn, do double burn damage. I feel like that's a better take right now, you know, just saying. That being said, I still don't know if I'm actually getting the value of that because I don't know if I'm only burning because there's no like pop-ups, but we'll see. All right, we gotta sell some stuff. What? Oh my, that sold for more than the legendary did. What the heck? Equip load. You know what? We clearly... Why do I have the damn hat on? Radiant damage inflicts... Just sell this. I don't need that. Sell the equip load charm. We're fine. Intelligence. We can probably sell this as well, just to free up a charm slot, I guess. We could sell the flask charm. Let's do that. If we need to heal, we're dead anyways. Okay. Potions or strength? I want to level up. I want to get my next level before floor 11. Ooh, that'll do it. That's a good secret room. On kill and on combat start, spawn a mana star. Critical hits with melee and ranged weapons. You and your companions gain increased attack speed per aura you have. You can stack burn and bleed up to 10 times, but they do less damage. Oh baby. Oh baby. That's gonna be good damage. Here's the question though. Will they uncharge? Will they uncharge? Will they go away? Will the individual stacks go away all at once or one at a time? I'm assuming one at a time. This does seem pretty good for us. What's interesting to me is that this is burn on the strength character, but that does seem pretty good. Grants +1 to fire weapon upgrade levels. Okay. Increased elemental damage. Okay. Am I good? I am good. We can buy these. Who are you? It's Sharon! Hey, Sharon. Ah, this is also fantastic. Periodically launch an explosion. That 3,000 damage explosion is actually not better than the scroll, so we don't need that. But this is the type of equipment we're looking for. Big explosion damage will be big burn damage. Isn't that effectively 100% increase at 10 stacks? It's neutral at 2 stacks. At 4 stacks, it's 100%. At 10 stacks, it's 500% damage bonus. Well, 400% damage bonus. It's 500% total damage. Anyways, this is very good. We're gonna go for the +1 maximum. No, we got to keep that, of course. Give me the elemental damage. I will dump intelligence for +1 to fire upgrade level, which does it work? I have to pick it up again? Oh, this is not a fire weapon. This is an explosion weapon. I'm a fool. Okay, we're gonna keep the intelligence then. Hey, we still have it though. Lol. I gotta work on a new system for my headphones. They keep getting in the way of my mouse. The dang cable. There you go. On triggering a mark, no. Each point of power, no. Increased companion damage. Man, these are awful. I don't even want to hold them in case I accidentally use them. They're that bad. Increased damage for your companions. Is companion build like a viable build in this game? Because it doesn't seem like it would be. What do I know? I guess we'll go here. Burning Blast Bark. Ranged bow deals damage and explosion damage. Range very far. It is just a big bomb bow. Big bomb bow and a big bow. That is still way better though. Let's go for the big souls. He died pretty quickly. I'm pretty happy with that. Abe has also never done secret seeds or killed a frostmoon. How do you know I haven't done any secret seeds? Literally the last time I played Terraria, I recorded it, and I think we did it on Drunk World. I could be mistaken, but I think we did. On taking damage, trigger a chain lightning doing 13 to 8,000. Pretty good. We want to keep hitting enemies with the explosions because the fire damage now stacks. It used to not. Now it does. Go with the achievement for it. Yeah, I don't think I killed the final boss. The Moon Lord. Because I'm a scrub. Why so mean? I don't know, that didn't seem that good. It seemed fine. It didn't seem like it was a 10 out of 10 amount of damage we were doing, though. Let's consider re-rolling, because we need better boots. 50% equip load. Unlucky hit gain swiftness. Each point of dexterity additionally grants repeat. Now, this is a reroll. Metafusion says Zenith was a nightmare, specifically the enchanted sword. That's the one where you have to find the part of the world that has the sword and the stone, and then it has to give you the specific weapon, right? How annoying. Kick the nearest enemy on dash. On dash, your next primary attack deals a guaranteed crit. +1 maximum companion capacity, which gives us a mana star. We could get rid of +3 intelligence. You can fish it up now. Oh, okay. That's what you mean by you can fish up a sword now. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Do we really need one more mana star? I mean, we do have the increased stats from mana to mana draining weapons. So this would buff our damage. So I think we should take it, actually. We'll dump the +3 int. Then get a second worm out, and then all of a sudden, it's a 40% damage bonus. Minus whatever we lose from the intelligence, which is not that much. It's a little scaling and crit rate. Tiny crit rate. Increased explosion damage per bomb you have, but it's an accessory, and I'd rather just keep the flat 50% bonus because we only have 2 bombs right now. I see the value, not in this run. We've used that in the past. We have, I think. All right, keep scaling. Keep going. I mean, our fire damage is pretty hefty right now. 2 soul hearts, I'll take it. Did these always give 2? Well, I got hit there because I'm getting sucked in. Which is the objectively superior pet, dog, cat? Are you kidding me? I can't use the... Thanks. Thanks. You know what? Get out of here, Tyler. No one likes you. $10. Yeah, whatever. We'll say it's done good enough. Let's get the armor from the demon shell now. Not like we really need it. We have quite a lot of HP, but then I don't have to worry about it anymore. Now we're getting all the food drops. Where were you earlier? I think that ultimately we do damage a little bit more slowly thanks to the stacks of fire, but I think ultimately for like boss fights, it's gonna be way more valuable. Grants +20 power. Whew. Buffs and aura. Aura, not AoE, auras. I don't think that counts these explosions. Power increases burn damage 5%. So 20 power is... $20 power is double burn damage. This is 50% better burn damage. This is better. Hold on, what? So, hold on, I gotta... How come fire damage is only doing 38% right now? What happened? What happened to my run? Why am I doing so less damage right now? If I dump this, fire damage is doing 25%. Oh, fire damage is doing 25% because we can stack it, duh. This makes it do 38%, and if we equip this in one room, we get to see the actual value. And it also gives us more damage anyways, and AoE effect, so this just seems good. I'm gonna go for the consumables, actually. So now the burn damage is... Well, it still says 20%, but this says point of power increases burn damage by 5%. Okay, and I see where it is. Fire damage, the middle bracket, says burn is a stackable fire damage ailment that deals 25% of fire infliction damage over time. The top one says, no, that was the right one. And then you equip this, then it says 50%. So it did go up. All right, I think we're okay. I think we're okay, everybody. I think we're fine. Sometimes it's a little confusing trying to, figure out exactly all the buffs, okay? Storm Hammer. Do not care about Storm Hammer. The Power Belt is what we want. Increased damage, increased area of effect, increased fire damage, 50% instead of 38%. Okay. Sorry this took a minute. I had to really consider my options. Fire weapon upgrade level. But we don't need the armor charm. We do have 4 armor? Got a lot of armor. All right, let's keep going. We're starting to deal a lot of damage. Lollipop. I guess not that we were never doing a lot of damage, but now we're stacking. We're stacking damage pretty highly. Increase effect of buffs and aura. I think I want to still reroll dominance. Revives you once from death. Consumable revives you once. Oh, but you have to hold on to the feather. Equip load capacity, don't care. And gift box for 6. I will buy the gift box. Keys and bombs, thank you. I'll buy the power potion for 7. You might not even want to play Terraria. I mean, the next game I really want to play, if we're talking about multiplayer things, is Factorio. That's really what I'm looking for. Dude, the damage is good. Okay. I still don't have any boots or a helmet. Good God. I kind of wish that there were ways you could hold more than one accessory, like upgrades or perks you could take for that. I think that would be kind of cool. Dude, the ticks of fire damage are doing like 10% of his health per tick. Look, you hit me, I don't care, you're dead. Armor charm did armor. Let's should we repair? Why? Let's repair later. Uncommon helmet, increased explosion damage and area. Yes, that's just like immediately. Although more fragility. Oh, but that's body armor replacement. What's our current body armor? It's a lot of health. All right, you know what? Give me increased explosion damage and area. We need a hat. Now look at these. Dusker says, especially since Factorio's being updated to add vanilla space. Yeah, but that's like in a year. That's no time soon. I was kind of hoping to wait to replay Factorio until Space Exploration update came out, like 0.7 or whatever it is, but I might just have to play the game. I feel like that's never gonna come out at this rate. Crits up. Let's do it. Rainbow Worm, that's a Terraria reference right there. Equip load. We do not need the equip load. We need 1 intelligence. Increase buffs and aura. We actually don't really need intelligence. Dude, the music, kind of loud. But also kind of good. But also kind of loud. I think I just saw 26,000 damage on the burn tick. Could be wrong. Whoa, that's a nuke. Bow and crossbow attacks, taunt. Thanks game. So good, so wonderful. Any secrets? No secrets? No secrets. Is that an Isaac reference? Everything is a reference to everything else. Now we definitely don't need any, ooh, yes. Now we definitely don't need any more equip load. Come here. Sure. When it works. Gift boxes contain additional heart pickups. On defeating a boss, you're granted a gift box. That seems like a really cool synergy. I wish I could do something with that. I guess we can equip the charm now. Dump the bow. Take the Santa hat. Why? I don't know, why not? 1% crit chance or 2.5% crit chance? I don't know, it doesn't matter. Did I just lose my charm again? No, I lost the last armor on the demon shell. I guess we could swap it out for something else if we had more armor, but I don't. Rip, dog. Let's gain favor, and yeah, let's go for some damage. Dude, I need boots. Please, yeah, please, give me some boots. Which one are you? Bahamut. Dude, that burn damage. I think you're already dead. What hit me? You're not already dead. I gotta go over to you. I should really have equipped the Cobalt Shield, I think. I don't know where the boss is. There they are. Found them. I wish I could also read your text, but that's okay. All right, now we'll use repair powder. Been holding on to that for a long time. We got legendary equipment. Primary attacks repeat lucky, cursed, critical, ruthless, and crushing. It's an accessory. That would have our damage, basically. We can't take it. Companions gain crit. Percent modifiers to movement speed also apply to damage dealt by your companions. Rip. Frank. Also, you know what? I'm just gonna re-roll dominance. Forethought. 100% increased effect and duration of Mana Star buffs. Sure. I wonder if the mana flux buff worked with dominance, but it doesn't matter. It's all bad. Inflict corruption on defeating a boss without taking damage. You're granted additional intelligence. Increased area of effect, or sorry, increased effect of taunt. We don't taunt, so see you later. Is the rainbow worm supposed to be a wyvern? I assume so. Increase movement speed per gold you have. Grants an archangel companion while good. Grants radiant damage to you, slashing damage to itself. Seems terrible. Increased effect of buffs. Replaces burn tick speed. Increased movement speed per gold you have. If we had the perk that was increased attack speed, that would be good. I mean, increased movement speed, there's nothing wrong with it, but I kind of want something a little bit more interesting. What the heck are these? Increased stamina recovery while standing still. Increased unarmed attack speed. On dash gain combat prowess. Better melee damage. All right, last one. And Panda says, all this is making me think of the Terraria multiple equip sets button. That's a really handy... Yeah, this is all even worse. Drizzle whenever you make it rain. It's very handy for, like when you're just mining and you want to equip all your mining buff stuff. So you have a different equip loadout for specifically that. And then you want to do some combat, so you have like a combat equipment. I like games that have multiple different like equip loads. It's handy. It's convenient because players are gonna swap their equipment anyways. You might as well just make it a mechanic. Make it built into the game. That way people are, you know, it's an easier mechanic, let's say, to use. Attack speed. Diffusion says I've got to head out. You're not gonna wait 30 seconds for the, you know, end of the run? As we obliterate God herself? No, actually, her name is Eden? Also, what the hell? Kite shield. I mean, we've got the paladin shield, but kite shield is good too. Am I cursed? No, good. No dice. I'm seeing big damage numbers, and I like it. Have fun with the best boss in the game. I've only fought Eden a couple of times, but it has been pretty. And very interesting with some of the bullet heli mechanics. Increased damage, Dark Wand, Whetstone, everything is max level. Twilight Branch. Increased damage with non-crits, that's a good one to have. On Bleed Tick, Inflict Hemorrhage. Well, see you later. Are we good? We're good. Dude, we're so good. Health flask, highest attribute. One final rest. Hey, where are you going? You're supposed to be resting. Hey, what the heck? Get back here. See ya. Hello, Eden. Celestial Queen. Well, even queens can burn. Exhilarating! I like rainbows. Seek protection. Like, I like attacks in games that are rainbow and whatnot. Dude, we need the freaking cobalt shield. We're getting pushed around. You know what? There you go. Oh, you have to attune it. I thought I could just swap that on. Never mind. By the way. Secrets? Oh. That was a fun run, actually. Just explosion damage into burn. Very glad we picked up the scroll. And power granting extra burn meant that we had a ton of burn DOT thanks to that power belt. There's another intelligence-focused trait that is soul hearts give you like 10 power, max at 100. We had it before on one of these runs. That would have been sick, because that would have been like 500% fire damage bonus. That would have been cool. Paragon. What the hell is Paragon? We've hit maximum level. Can we get more levels? I didn't realize it, but yeah, we only have 30 points to spend. Now we have to like actually consider our points. What the hell's Paragon? Only somebody with a wish for death would contemplate using the broken hero sword. While in inventory, you will find boss rooms one room earlier. Accessory that makes all weapons drain mana. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Grants you a random gift. Oh, I kind of like that as well. I keep taking the bombs because I think they're, you know, good upgrades. Yeah, what the hell's Paragon? Other than the boring route to take in the Mass Effect games. Oh, and we unlocked a druid. Why don't we check him out? The druid calls forth spirit animals and taps into Earth's magic, standing as a mighty guardian of nature. Summon and level up spirit animal companions at druid shrines. I hope you get more familiars as a druid. There's not really a familiar build, at least none that I have seen yet. Unless it's the bard? No, he's not like the Pied Piper or anything like that. Wanderer? An event every floor? Definitely not the soldier. Yeah, there's like not a familiar build. Maybe the necromancer with the skeletons, but that's about it. And the Esper with the guns. I guess. But maybe it's him. Maybe he gets more familiar capacity, maybe like the druid coat. I don't know. I'm just waiting for one of these classes to be like, +1 familiar every level. Anyways, but we got Paragon level here. No idea what it actually does. What do we want as far as our last remaining trait? 30% chance that food rewards are of your highest attribute, all in. I think that's exactly what we are looking for. Fun run, and for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Tiny Rogues.